Australia versus France.
So here they come in the warm sunshine in Diffusion, this fantastic stadium. Ideal conditions for Sevens rugby. And today we have on paper the favourites Australia against the challengers France. Record not great against the Aussies, but based on what we saw against New Zealand yesterday, do have the potential for an upset here.
Always when France are playing, look at those results from yesterday. They were so close to beating New Zealand. New Zealand held on right to the end and scored pretty much with the last play, but France not so great first up, but the second game against New Zealand really strong. But goodness me, Australia's consistency, those scores from yesterday, but their consistency throughout the season will make it a tough challenge for France.
Yeah, not a bad one for our first quarter-final. Mr. Adam Jones of Wales, his 14th match in the Seven Series, takes charge. And as I said, just a beautiful surface here, ideal conditions, and we hope plenty of tries for you to enjoy. 7 minutes aside.
Australia ready?
Place in the semi-final up for grabs. It is France in blue and white against the gold of Australia. So Biscarat gets us underway. First take's a good one, and Australia looking to set an attacking platform well inside their own 22. Kaslik fires one out. Sherry has got a little switch inside with Elliot Green, who was brilliant yesterday with 5 tries in total. Sherry just sets a platform for Kaslik again to fire one out, and Australia temporarily down to 6 players. I think it's Polite who's taken a bit of a knock. She's back on her feet now as France make a cover tackle, and a good one at that. Defensively, France very sound. In attack, what have they got up their sleeve? A little bit slow to start yesterday. Nina Guerin fires one. Not a great pass. Lepesque again under pressure from Green, who puts in a monster tackle and hurts herself in the process. Australia take it quickly, but Elliot Green looks like she's done some damage, and this could be a worry for Australia, Sue.
It could. 2 Aussies down, and Australia decided to take the line out quickly. They both look sore, don't they? It doesn't look good for Elliot Green.
Yeah, I think Polite as well picked up a knock. Green is struggling to get back on her feet here. I didn't quite see what she did, but as you can see, Polite as well struggling with a foot injury inside the first minute. Well, we know how physical France are, and there's 2 examples of it right there.
Well, Elliot Green, I think, hurt herself in the tackle, so she was tackling. Big hit she put in.
Just watch her foot as she goes in, just there.
It's a twist, isn't it?
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
She'd done very, very well to cover, because with 1 player already down, Australia was short in defence.
Yeah, Polite as well struggling to get back on her feet, but she is up and seems to be signaling to the sideline that perhaps she needs to be replaced. Yeah, she's been helped off. So 2 injuries for Australia. Well, that is not the start that Tim Walsh would have wanted.
2 injuries pretty much with the first play of the game, wasn't it? It's only a minute of this match gone. A real test this will be for Australia. 2 important players for them.
Yeah, so Demi Hayes getting ready to come in. So this is the World Series table while we wait for play to continue. New Zealand leading the way. Brilliant season for them so far. Australia, after their dominance last year, are playing catch-up at the moment, and they would have had this one down as an ideal time to make a marker and perhaps try and overhaul New Zealand depending on how results go. But with a couple of injuries already today, it hasn't started well for them. This is what they're playing for. Cup and gold medalists take 20 points, silver and second place with 18, all the way down to bronze, and then 8th place for the Cup quarterfinals who qualified after yesterday. Then the trophy winner, 4 teams involved in that. Ireland taking on Brazil later on today, and Japan will play Spain. Good to see Elliot Green back on her feet, but I don't think she's going to take any more part in this game, and we'll wait and see how that recovery progresses. So Green goes off to get some more attention, and double substitution, Demi Hayes and Dominique Dutoy in for Australia.
A great test for those 2 young players as well to come on this early in a match this big. What have they got?
Kaslik throws over the top, and this is a chance for France to attack one against the grain here. Lepesque trying to find a gap. Australia I'm sure a little bit shaken by those two injuries, and they get the offload away. Now chance to go on the outside here for France. This is a good attacking sweeping move inside the 22. Kaslik comes across to make the hit on Chloe Pell. Still there, Biscarat and Grassino calling for it out wide. Flinging the pass was Fourcade. Tackle goes in from Sherry. Fourcade trying to stay on her feet as long as possible to give the supporters an opportunity to get there. Biscarat fires one to the left, and the crossfield kick is meant for Lena Guérin. Now she might have the feet to get here first. Where's it going to bounce? Into her arms. Guérin for France, held short, back on her feet, allowed to do it. Gets the offload away, pushing for the game's first try. Australia having to defend inside their own 22. Brilliant attacking play from France. Biscarat once more. Any room down this right-hand side. Guérin having to switch attack and go to the left-hand side. Any room? No, Australia shut the gap, and the offload is good. France almost there. Pell in support. Grassino leaves it. Grassino, the pass. Oh, beautiful! Biscarat. France get the first try.
It all came, didn't it, from the Biscarat kick through. Really good vision from her. That's what got France on the front foot in the first place. Australia defended, but in the end, France are able to recycle it so well, and in the end, as defence, you just get pulled in. Nothing you could do about it. It was so patient there, weren't they? She didn't panic, didn't try the offload that wasn't on. They were able to recycle it. Grassino at the base. And the finish from Biscarat. Brilliant.
Her third try against Australia. And France, don't forget, have never beaten the Aussies. The closest they came was in 2013 in Amsterdam, when they lost 14-12. But what a start they've made. And Australia now, this is going to test them mentally as well as anything else after losing those two key players.
Yeah, there's no doubt they'll be a little bit shaken from that. Two important players at the same time, just a minute into the game.
Well, try scorer is going to get us back underway. Restart, goes over the 10-metre line. Comfortable one for Australia to take and try and set themselves here. Shannon Parry with the pass off the deck to Kaslik. Going to spread this one wide. Here's Dutoy, has Sherry outside her. And Sherry with a looping pass, but look at France making those hits. Kaslik again, back to her captain. Parry almost at the 10. Looping ball. Little dummy. Dutoy with the pass to Kaslik. Any gaps appearing so far. That's forward. The French defence doing its job.
Yeah, the French defence, very patient. Australia built so well there. Had that pass from Shannon Parry to Chloe Dalton not gone forward, they created themselves some space. Chloe Dalton just got a little bit ahead of herself. Hard for Shannon Parry not to pass forward there because of Chloe Dalton's positioning. They've just got to stay patient. Australia keep their depth.
Crouch.
So France with possession back.
Set.
And the opportunity to do something for the scrum here. Free kick.
Fine from the back.
And wasting no time getting on with it. Nice offload as well. Now it's Australia having to defend. Grassino, little dummy to the left. Any room there? Lovely support line straight through the middle.
Rock!
From Jade Lepesque, still there. Here's Guérin, going to fancy herself on the outside. Cross comes to Toy to make the tackle. Sherry then to drag it to the ground. Ball's gone loose.
It's gone. The blue foot, play on.
Off the French hand, and now a chance for a Kaslik. Charlotte Kaslik to stretch those legs. Haven't seen her in too much space in this tournament. Beautiful pass to Dutoy, who has Sherry on the inside. Penalty, and that was a deliberate knock-on. Could be a card.
Deliberate
knock-on. It had to be, didn't it? If that was deemed deliberate, and with that opportunity Australia had to be a yellow.
Quirk switches the play to the outside. Dalton, little step off the inside. The pass to Parry is good, and Shannon Parry is going to strike back for the Aussies. Brilliant try.
Chloe Dalton is developing into a really fine sevens player. Shannon Parry gets the finish here, but Chloe Dalton's footwork, when the ball comes out to her here, steps inside, takes two defenders out, and then gets the offload around the back to Shannon Parry. Australia's forwards doing the work for them there and getting the points on the board.
No problem with the conversion either. So Australia get their noses in front, 7 points to 5 after a brilliant start by the French. A long way to go in this one though. And it'll be the Aussies to restart. Shannon Parry, such a key leader in this Australian squad.
Let's go then.
So Chloe Dalton to get us back underway. And as Sue said, had a golden hand in that try for her captain. Parry's after this one, leaves it.
Play on, competition.
France rising highest there. Just Goulion securing possession under a little bit of pressure.
Space!
Again, look at the counter ruck from Australia. As the half-time hooter sounds here in Kitakyushu. And one more chance for France to attack.